We're back again here on the Gravedigger Report. Jeremiah Graves, a.k.a. the Gravedigger. Got a great guest today by the name of Corey Bullock. But you're going to know him as a.k.a. Corey Pancake Bullock. That's going to add him to the show. Hey, Corey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, my man. So I see that for yourself. I just gave you that name, Corey the Pancake Bullock. You got to tell us what's going on out there on that field, man.
Shoot. Honestly, this season is kind of like a statement year for me. Just taking the opportunity to play against great talent week in and week out and displaying my showcase on the field.
Definitely. The reason why I give you the term or the name pancake is because as of right now, you have like 15 to 16 pancakes. You're ranked as one of the best guards in college football. You were nominated as well too. Can you speak to that?
Um, it all starts with preparation week in and week out before we play on Saturday or Thursday night. So it leads in film, I would say, looking at different approach I would take throughout the game and different techniques I may use to study the opponent. And I just use that to translate to the field when it comes to game time.
Understood, understood. So as far as for you playing the guard position, do you feel comfortable just at the guard position, or do you feel comfortable playing any position on the offensive line?
I feel comfortable playing all five, honestly. I feel as though I'm a versatile offensive lineman who can play all five. And it just comes with knowing the playbook. And for everybody who's like looking to become an offensive lineman, um, you should want to be versatile so you can know all five positions of the field so you can play all five positions.
Okay, so can you speak to that? What would be, your best set? Would it be, your run block, or would it actually be your sit backing and pass?
My best set will actually be at tackle. It's like I work an angle to vertical set. So what that means is like I may jump out to see what the defender may do. I may show hands if he does anything, and then I'll work back into a vertical set and just play
Okay,
ball at that point.
understood. So I know that for your sophomore year, you were voted all MEAC team, and for your freshman year, you started all 8 games, and you were on the front line. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers on the Gravedigger Report, now that you are at this journey as being a junior and the NFL scouts already, drooling all over you, and uh, give praise to your school, North Carolina Central, as well, can you tell us a little bit about that?
First, I would like to thank Coach Moses Ware and Coach Lonnie Teasley for giving me the opportunity to play at North Carolina Central. And during that 2019 season, I was a freshman. Everything was like so fast for me because I didn't like really understand everything. But I kind of thank Coach Teasley for putting me in the fire, I would say, to get in the feel for it. And the 2020 season um, is when my sophomore year,
Hmm.
where the game started to slow down for me, I would say.
Okay.
And I started to understand like the defensive concepts and like how the defensive structure worked. And it helped me play a lot faster.
Right.
So like going into this season is like I understand everything. Now let me work on my technique to improve my game. So this year that was my main approach to the game this season. So it's just up from here.
That's what I'm talking about. And it's definitely up, and your stock is going up as well. Do you think that far as playing at DeMatha High School helped with that as well? Playing at that big school here in the DMV area, and then being able to transition to another high school. Do you think with that coaching and that collaborative effort that was able to pour into your athletics was able to give, a production to who you are today?
Yes, I feel as though that was like a big moment for me in my football career because DeMatha during the time you had guys like Chase Young, Anthony McFarland. Those guys was like a role model for me, and seeing them putting the work in and every day, it was like, okay, is this what you got to do to go to the next level? I'm gonna do the same thing. So that's
Noted, 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 noted. Now, as far as for a role model, I know that you come from a love and supporting family, and with your mother and your father. Can you tell the listeners and viewers, and also the followers about, your relationship, with your family and support that you have during this time?
Oh, my support system is tremendous. I want to shout out my mom and dad because they've been with me every step of the way, whether I'm right or wrong. So growing up, having both parents in the household, not too many athletes have that. So it's just like I take that like highly on myself. So it's an honor, honestly. It's a blessing, truly.
It
So
is. It really is. It really is. And as far as for your community, I know your community loves you as well too.
oh yeah. Um Here in the Durham community, I started to get more active. So reading books to children and stuff like that. Because when I was younger, I would love to have older guys or older people come to talk to me during elementary school, see what they got going on.
Yeah, you know what? Community and family is the social fabric to society, and that great that it sees you, Corey, pouring into that. Now directly going into you as an individual, far as your play on the field, from my aspect and other scouts that are watching, you are blowing individuals off the ball, completely off the ball, and it's definitely taking notice. How do you feel that you are ranked as one of the top guards in the nation?
Um, it's definitely a blessing and an honor. It's I'm still working for more. Uh,
Understood.
the bigger picture for me is to help the team win every week, and so we get a championship here at North Carolina Central. But for me personally, I take pride in running the ball. So it's like my motto is run the ball, score. And if we can run the ball, we set up for everything else on the offense.
Understood. Now, for yourself, I seen that you gained 25 pounds in the off season, 25 pounds of muscle, 6'4", 6'5", 200 315 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell the listeners and viewers about some of your workouts during the COVID restrictions that you were able to participate in to have this stellar season?
Not too many people know I came into college at 260.
Yeah, you did.
Because I was a defensive end in high school.
Yeah.
And then I transferred, not transferred, but like transitioned to offensive line. So that workout and meal plan when I first came in, it was intense. I had to put some weight on immediately if I wanted to play. But
Okay.
it's just knowing what I had to do and like what's important now. I didn't have to have any distractions because I knew what I needed to do in order to help the team.
Right. So after the season, based on what is taking place, how do you feel about the upcoming honors that are going to be given to you? Because you're going to be going into next season as an All-American, and you're going to end the season as an All-American as well too. So what does that look like for you?
It's just a blessing come true, honestly, because I've always dreamed about getting those honors and stuff like that, and it's just seeing like the work I put in the summertime. I want to shout out Coach Thomas Carroll, our strength and conditioning coach. He's really helped me over the past 3 to 4 years develop myself as a man and a football player.
That's cool, Corey. That's definitely cool. Now, as far as for NFL scouts and going forth, and because here in the Gravedigger Report, we're gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be one of the top guards coming out. If that's even if you decide to stay this year, how does that look for you? And if you can describe yourself in 2 words, as far as for NFL scouts for the listeners and viewers.
2 words. Um, just versatile. I can just versatile. That's really it for honestly.
So when you mean versatile, tell me a little bit about that.
Versatile. I can play center.
Wow. Okay.
Guard, and you can move me on the edge and play tackle on the island.
Okay. Which tackle? Right tackle or left tackle do you prefer?
Blind side, left tackle.
Blind side. Okay. Definitely. And as far as for when you're in your stance, which comfortability do you feel with your hand down or up for pass rush?
For pass rush, 2-point stance. so I can
2 point.
scan the field and see if they're bringing any pressure off the edge with a safety capped or not.
Understood. So Corey, as far as for what is taking place for the NIL,
Mm-hmm.
what are your thoughts on that? I see that you have some great things going for yourself, related to that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I want to shout out Raheem Vick, name, image, and likeness. He has helped me promote my brand this far this season. Honestly, it's just a blessing come true to have him a part of my journey and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of things going, but it's in the making.
Well, here on the Gravedigger Show, we're definitely going to ensure that you are, seen and your journey is heard because you're on your way up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what our platform is built for. It's for athletes just as well, for yourself and other athletes, to come on. And we're going to go ahead and conclude this show. But Corey, we wish you and North Carolina Central the best during this season. You always have open arms here on the Gravedigger Report. Hopefully you come back next season and we'll go ahead and interview you when you're at your All-American status, if not after the season. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. You take it easy. All right.
All right, you too.
Thanks. So that concludes another show on the Gravedigger Report. You can follow me, Jeremiah Graves, at Gravedigger_report, or you can follow me on the website, which is www.gravediggerreport.com. Until then, we'll check you later.